Good morning, HOD and my seminar guide, Professor A.K. Chaturvedi sir, my seminar guide, D.P. Sharma sir, faculty member and all my dear friends. My name is Himanshu Kumawat, pursuing my Bachelor of Technology from University Department of Mechanical Engineering, Rajasthan Technical University, Kota. Today I am present to be here in front of you all to deliver the presentation of my seminar topic, Cryptography. This is an overview what I will be presenting you in this presentation. Let's talk about cryptography. Cryptography word derived from a Greek word called cryptos, which means hidden secrets. Cryptography is the practice and study of hiding information. It is the art of science of converting the plain intelligible data into an unintelligible data, and again retransforming that message into its original form. What is the purpose of cryptography? Cryptography are authenticate and data confidentiality, privacy, integrate, non-repudiation. Authentication. This process to prove the identity of an individual can be based on something you know, such as password. Data confidentiality. This process to prove the identity of an individual can be based on something you know, such as password. Integrity. Assuring the issuer that the received message has not been altered in any way from the original. Non-repudiation, a mechanism to prove that the sender really sent this message. Let's move to the next slide. Cryptography process is an ancient process. The first encrypted messages were developed in ancient Egypt as series of disordered hieroglyphs. Hieroglyphs are the type of writing that use symbol or picture to stand for sound and words. Scissor box technique is developed by Julius Caesar. Julius Caesar used this technique around 100 BC to send messages to his military general encrypted to protect from opponent who might intercept it. Scarlet cipher. Thus, Spartian developed a different type of encryption now as a scarlet cipher. Next technique, Enigma. The Enigma is a type of cryptography using rotary encryption which was developed by Arthur Scarbius in Germany during World War II. Move to the next slide. There are some technologies of cryptography. There are some terminologies of cryptography. Plain text, a message in its natural format readable by an attacker. Ciphertext, message altered to be unreadable by anyone except the intent recipient. Encryption, a process of converting plain text into ciphertext is called encryption. Decryption, the reverse process of encryption is called decryption. It is a process of converting ciphertext into plain text. Key, the sequence that control the operation and behavior of the cryptography. This is called key. Move to the next slide. This is basic block diagram of cryptographic process. First, sender send the plain text. Then encryption algorithm change the plain text into ciphertext. Before text reaching to receiver, the decryption algorithm change the cipher text into plain text. Move to the next slide. According to block diagram, cryptography mainly divided into two keys. One is symmetric and another is asymmetric key. Asymmetric key has two types: classical cryptography and modern cryptography. First symmetric and second is asymmetric. Symmetric key are two types, classical and modern. Further, these are also divided in different techniques. Go to the next slide. Symmetric key, also called secret key cryptography. In this cryptography, only single key is used for both encryption and decryption. Another is asymmetric key cryptography. It is also called public key cryptography. In symmetric key cryptography, one key is used for encryption and other is used for decryption. Now see the comparison between symmetric key and asymmetric key. On the basis of number of key, symmetric key have one key and asymmetric key have two key. In symmetric key, both the key kept secret, and in asymmetric key, one key kept secret and another can be freely exposed. Asymmetric key is safer than symmetric key. Symmetric key is faster than the asymmetric key, and asymmetric key is 10,000 times slower than symmetric key. Symmetric key is used for secrecy and integrity of data. Asymmetric key used for key exchange and authentication. Move to the next slide. As we see in our slide, symmetry have two types, so we talk about one of its classical symmetric cryptography. Classical cryptography have two techniques. One is substitution cipher and other is transposition. Substitution cipher is a method of encryption by which units of plain text are substituted with ciphertext. This figure shows the later mapping for a substitution cipher with an offset of 2. Next slide. Another type of classical cryptography is transposition cipher. In classical cryptography, a transposition cipher changes one character from the plain text to another. In this figure, the change of position of character of word with each other. Now we talk about modern cryptography technique, named is distinct cipher. Distinct cipher is a secret key encryption algorithm that encrypts a single bit at a time. With a distinct cipher, the same plain text bit or byte will encrypt to a different bit or byte every time it's encrypted. Let's see an example. Text is pay 100 and hypothetical binary notation of plain text is 010111101. When we perform XOR operation with key 100101011, then ciphertext generate 111001010. For decryption, make the XOR operation of the ciphertext with the key. To the next slide. Block cipher technique involves encryption of one block of text at a time. Decryption also takes one block of encrypted text at a time. Length of the block is usually 64 or 120 bits. If you want to encrypt that use a block cipher, the plain text messages would be broken down into smaller blocks of binary. For example, for the alliance would look like something 1-0 combination. Now if we break these 136 binary digits into blocks of 4 digits, it divides nicely because 4 goes into 136 a total of 32 times. The block would look something like in this figure. Move to the next slide. Here's some application of cryptography. Cryptography used in military and diplomatic service. It is also used in secret sharing and data hiding. Cryptography used in e-payment, e-commerce. Cryptography used to secure bank network and transaction. And it is also used in end-to-end encryption in WhatsApp and to secure the email. As a conclusion to this topic, I would like to say cryptography is the art of encrypting and decrypting confidential information and private messages should be implemented in the network security to prevent any leakage and threat. We use either private key cryptography or public key cryptography according to requirement. If we want to send message quickly, we use private key algorithm, and if we want to send message secretly, we use public key algorithm. If you have any question, then ask me.
Yes. How is end-to-end encryption in WhatsApp implemented?
WhatsApp end-to-end encryption is implemented using symmetric cryptography or public key system. Recall that symmetric encryption when one key is used to encrypt, the other key is used to decrypt the message. Once WhatsApp is installed on a user smartphone, the public key of WhatsApp client are registered with the WhatsApp server. It is important to note that the private key is not stored on WhatsApp server. Have any other question?
No.
Then thank you.